Wigan Little Theatre in the very heart of Wigan on the banks of the River Douglas. Housed in the 1893 building originally built as the Salvation Army Citadel, later Alliance Hall, then Canada Picture Palace Cinema in 1909, since 1946 the new home of Wigan Little Theatre. Extensively refurbished and expanded over the years to meet the needs of modern Wiganers. The original two arches were individual shops and during World War II were used for storage and temporary accommodation for refugees. Now known as an intimate 230-seater theatre with 2 rehearsal rooms, a coffee lounge and a bar. Both the original 130-year-old building and the modern additions are testimony to the Founding Fathers' goals. A building as a home for like-minded people with an interest in drama. With thanks to Messrs. Gurney and Kay. New workshops in the 1970s. Remodeled in the 1980s. Along with significant development in 2000, paid for by fundraising and grants. Before there was a Crompton Street in the early 18th century, John Chadwick, a yeoman from Sale, acquired the mills at Bottling Wood and School Common in Wigan and converted them into forges and slitting mills. The School Common mill was originally a corn mill. By the 1890s Crompton Street has been built passing just to the south of the forge and the leat becomes a culvert. 15 years later the forge has gone to be replaced by Alliance Hall, that would become Wigan Little Theatre. The rear of the original building backed onto Alliance Street with houses opposite which are no longer there, as seen on this section of the 1952 OS map. Wigan Little Theatre building is a tastefully refurbished blend of old and new at the very cultural heart of the town of Wigan. Surrounded by retail, hotel, pub, housing and entertainment. A real tribute to the Founding Fathers, Mr. Gurney and Mr. Fred Kay, a Wigan speech therapist. Along with a group of enthusiasts they begin a series of play readings on Sunday evenings in Fred's studio premises, in the shadow of the parish church. With funds already raised, interest-free loan of £950, plus a wonderful gesture of Mr. Fred T. Hanson of Parbold, owner of the Wagon Works at Ince, who put £4,000 into the Little Theatre account and asked for no interest. These events culminated in the purchase of the present Alliance Hall building, now Wigan Little Theatre. We end our building videolog with a look at some of the architectural features that adorn the front of Wigan Little Theatre. A mix of styles but with Renaissance-style decoration. A real heritage building enhancing Wigan's cultural heritage for years to come.